referrals, affiliates, and partnerships. So, can you have a referral program into what you do? This is crucial because so many people, they're out there looking for new clients all the time, but actually, are they dialed into their existing client experience in order to generate referrals? And I don't mean word of mouth stuff that kind of happens along the way by accident somewhat. I mean actually digitizing it into the process so that referral will become a natural part of the process for your business. So there's a few different ways that you can do that through the emails. Who was I speaking with just a moment ago? Denise, so through the content. So the video training down here, it starts to communicate about the referral process, right? So inside the video training, so you might add something like, well, we gain many of our clients through our referral system, and by the way, if that's of interest for you, there's a link below, because what the benefit of that is, it shows other people inside a different industry how to make sure that they deliver one-to-ones to a really high standard, so that sometimes it's interdepartmental, which means that you might be in the sales department and you're getting great feedback, you're now doing great appraisals, etc. But then what about the operations team? So that's why it's really important to then have referrals throughout other opportunities so that the whole business expands and scales rather than just the sales department. So that's seeding the opportunity for referrals. So you want to embed it into your programs. Who does affiliate programs here? Okay, one. So you want to start to think about how you can integrate affiliate programs, affiliate options into your opportunity. And then they used to not have the equipment that we needed in order to deliver a premium value service. What are you doing? You teach a basketball, you've got 2 basketballs in your cupboard. We can't deliver an effective lesson like that. So what we did is we incorporated into the contract an affiliate partnership. So, worded way more eloquently than what I'm about to say right now, but effectively it says that part of the process is that we purchase your equipment for you and we bill you for that at a 10% discount with our trade partners. So then we would just send them a £2,000 invoice and go, whole PE covered, sorted, whole music covered, sorted. And then it enabled us to deliver a more valuable service. They got 10% discount on what they would have invested for themselves. We got 20% off, which means we also made a profit from it for the administration cost. Okay. So that's what you've got to start to think about and pay attention to. So when you do referrals, by the way, you want to make sure that you have a good level of rapport and engagement from the existing clientele before you integrate that service. You also want to ensure that your referral process is replicatable. In other words, it's not ad hoc, it's not sometimes-ish, but you should actually be able to track the number of referrals inside your business, and that should be fairly consistent every single month. So if you have 20 clients, say, then you know by rate of understanding and measuring your data that actually of those 20, 4 of them are going to refer somebody new. What does that create? More clients. Way more clients. Your existing client base is probably the biggest opportunity for you to scale. So when we talk about, here's a challenge for everybody in the room today. When you go to lunch, make 3 calls. Speak to either your existing clients, identify how you can potentially help them further, or identify is there anybody else who may benefit, use this framework, I want to write this down word for word. Is there anybody else who you feel may benefit from my expertise? Or from, be more specific, or from overcoming anxiety, or from starting their own brand, or from becoming better in terms of their artistry. Whatever it is, that specific line for you. Don't say, is there anyone that you can refer me to? But if you say, is there anyone else that can benefit from my expertise, then it's a lot more open-ended. You've got to make sure that it's rewarding as well. So if somebody refers you, what's the reward for them? A lot of people think that it always has to be monetary. It doesn't. What it has to be, though, it has to be rewarding for the other person. It's got to be something of value. It's got to be something that is a good sentiment. And oftentimes, that sentiment is even more valuable than a typical financial reward. What sentiment can you create? What reward can you create? Denise, your mind is ticking.